In this brief tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to load a template, a website template inside of GoHighLevel, and a couple of things you might want to consider before and during this process. All right, so what you're seeing here, this is the website's screen. You would get there from clicking on the Sites button in the navigation and then just clicking up here under Websites. I have a couple already loaded here. I'm not going to jump into this, but I want to start from a fresh website instance here. So let's go to New Website. And I have the choice to start from a blank slate or from a template. In this tutorial, I'm going to start from a template. So let's look at some of the new templates and some of the sort of legacy templates within GoHighLevel here. Now at the top, you'll normally see some of the recently added. What they're doing all the time is uploading fresh new templates based off of the season and also based off of requests that are being submitted as well. So I see here that there's a sort of like a home staging template here. Now, one thing that I do want to note with a lot of these templates that I think a lot of people get tripped up with, just because this is a home staging template, that doesn't mean that you can't use this for an interior design website or a bakery website. Like, you can still use this for other types of businesses. The main thing to look out for when you're looking at these templates is whether or not it has the elements that you need. So in this particular template, I have what's known as a hero. That is the main area here above the fold before you start to scroll. So there's some type of headline here. In this case, it says, indulge in a beautifully staged space you'll instantly fall in love with. Yours will, of course, say something different. Above that, you're going to have your menu. You might have some type of call to action button. And then you scroll down here and you have like a couple different cards here that's showcasing something that you might want to present to your visitors. Now, this area here has a beautiful image. It does have a background. It also has a headline, and there's some high points that you might want to highlight. There's some featured services. Again, this is currently set up for home staging, but you replacing all of these images and all the headlines and the content, you can make this whatever you want. All right. So for this tutorial, I'm going to load this one into the into my GoHighLevel instance here. Now, while this is loading, I want to say, if you're interested in a free trial, in the description, you can click the link. You have two options when it comes to getting a trial. The first option is you go direct to GoHighLevel, which is, nothing wrong with that. That's great. However, what GoHighLevel is going to do is GoHighLevel is going to give you three instances. You, of course, will be using one sub account, and you have two more that you could potentially use. You'll be investing about $97 a month after the trial. The other option is to leverage the AmplifiedOS software, which, you're getting the same thing, but you'd be operating through me essentially, right? So you're going to get a GoHighLevel instance, but at the same time, you'll also be receiving some resources from me so that you could make best use of this tool. So what you're seeing here is the website builder. So you have the ability to view each page, and you could modify all of the content. If you want to navigate to different pages, you're able to see all of the pages that are currently published for this website here. And as you can see, everything is drag and drop. If I want to modify this headline, I don't need to know HTML code to change the content, the size, the spacing, It's cool because you don't have to be a web developer to build a beautiful website. All of this can simply be replaced. Each one of these images can also be replaced. So the tool is very easy to use. Now I'm going to pause here and say this too. If you need some help with this, even though it is pretty straightforward, I have a lot of business owners that's like, like, I see it's easy, but I just don't have the time for this. So can you just do it? So yes, if you do want to put in a request to create something like this, I'll leave that link in the description as well. All right. Now, again, this entire template is loaded. After you make all of the appropriate changes, the next thing that you have to do is publish your website to your custom domain. So I'm going to record another video to walk you through this process. One, getting a domain through a particular registrar. There are a number of them that you can go through, but then also connecting your domain to GoHighLevel. If you want to check that out, somewhere around this video, there's going to be a link to check out that video. But for the most part, Again, very straightforward. I'll have a couple other videos to walk you through specifics on changing certain parts of the website. But for now, I'm going to land here. If you have any questions about loading a template, don't hesitate to hit me up. All right.